I'm feeling lazy today, and if you're watching this, you probably are too. So let's do a really quick stretch session. Let's focus a little bit more on ankles and lower legs. Now, I'm not using any props today, but we are going to be in a half kneeling position. So if you prefer something soft under your knees for a bit of support, that is fantastic. You can go grab that now, and we're going to get into it. So meet me on your sit bones. You can really sit any way you like. We're going to start with an ankle circle. So I usually have one leg bent and I stack my other leg on top like this. You know what? I'm going to switch sides so you guys can see a little better. Now I'm going to hold onto my ankles here and I'm just going to do a nice big circle. First thing I want to do is flex my foot. When we come into that flex position, think about bringing your toe towards your knee and then think about taking your pinky toe down towards the ground as much as you can. And then when we get there, as deep as we can, start to point the toe. You're pointing that big toe away from you. From there, toe comes up like you're bringing it towards the nose. And as it comes up, you come back into that starting position, that flex position. Let's go back the way we came. Big toe towards nose. Point down. Pinky toe toward earth. Flex up. All right, pinky, point, big toe toward nose, into the flex, good, big toe toward nose, point, pinky, and flex. All right, one more, pinky down, point the toe, big toe toward nose, back into that flex. Big toe toward nose, pinky down, or actually point, pinky down, and now flex. There we go. Nice fancy circles. So from here, I'm just gonna wiggle those toes a little bit, right? Move the ankle, whatever I need to do to release any little bits of extra tension or cramping you might have felt there. And let's swap that over to the other side. Other leg pops up. Holding on to the ankle. I'll flex the foot. I'll send the pinky down towards the ground. Point. Big toe up toward the nose, coming back to that flex. Whew. Big toe toward nose. Into your point. This one always makes me cramp. Pinky toward the earth. And back into that flex position. Okay, there's one, we got two more. Pinky, point, big toe toward nose, up into that flex, bring it back, big toe, point, pinky, into that flex. One more, pinky, point, big toe, flex. Let's go back. Big toe, point, pinky, and back to that flex. Beautiful. Once again, create some faster, smaller circles. Maybe wiggle those toes. Right, whatever you need to do to release some of the tension, some of the cramping, whatever you may feel in there. All right, legs forward. Feet on in front of you, I want you to spread your toes as wide as you can and then just hold the spread, right? So if this is not normal for you, this may feel a little bit uncomfortable, that's fine. Don't worry if those feet or toes aren't spreading fully out. You're just meeting your body where it is today. And I just want you to kind of tune into the muscles of the feet, right? Noticing what you're feeling right now, what this experience is bringing. Right? Do you have good connection to the muscles of the feet, or is this a bit of a struggle? With the next exhale, start to curl your toes in as hard as you can, like you're making a fist with the foot. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And just holding to breathe. And let's open them up. Expand, open those feet, spread those toes, and then curl it back in, hold to breathe. Good, expand to open, spread, spread, spread. Curl those toes, squeeze it up. Good. Release. From here, give those feet a little bit of a wiggle once again. And then you can take your hands onto the shins. We're going to try to keep these shins nice and stable. And I want you to think of pulling the pinky down and away, both the pinkies, and then pulling the big toes in toward one another. I'm going to tilt this way if you're having trouble seeing me. So it's like we're pulling the feet apart from one another and then sliding the feet in toward one another. Or you could spread the legs a little bit just so you have range of motion to move. That's it. We're going side and in. So there's almost a sense that you're like waving your feet. There we go. Digging out those ranges. Last two. Last one. Beautiful. All right. Releasing, giving yourself a little wiggle. And let's come into half kneeling position. So I have my left leg forward. My right knee is down. And all I want to do, spread out the toes, press through pinky toe. Keep that arch nice and lifted. Almost imagine you've got a little ball under the arch, and we don't want to pop the ball. So we're going to take an inhale, just driving that knee forward, and then just take a pause for me. Keep that strong foot position. Continue to drive through the knee and just hold. Good. Exhale, pulling back. And then from here, start to lift up the heel. And then just hold. Exhale, bringing it back. All right, drive forward, knee over toe. Keep that strong foot position. Pull back, heel lift, calf raise. Drop it down, drive forward, knee over toe. Pull back, heel lift. Bring it down, two more like that, push forward. Pull back, heel lift. Drop down, last one, knee over toe. Pull back, heel lift. And drop down. Amazing. Let's bring that leg back. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Half kneeling position. Right leg is forward this time. Spread out the toes. Press through pinky toe, big toe, and heel. Imagine you got a really fragile little ball, a little egg under that arch. We do not want to crack the egg or pop the ball. Hands to the knee. Drive forward, hold forward. Knee over toe. Continue to drive. Create that space. Right, our first hold is our longest hold. Good. Pull back. Heel lifts. Heel drops. Let's do it. Number 2, drive forward. Pull back, heel lift. Notice the difference between each side. Drop down, forward. You may notice a little difference. You may notice one side can get a little deeper. It's totally normal. Let's pull back, lift that heel. Heel down, 2 more. Drive forward, knee over toe. Far as you can get it, keep your heel planted to the earth. Pull back, heel lift. Heel down, last one, drive forward. Pull back, heel lift. Beautiful, drop it down. Let's bring both legs back, kneeling position. Now tuck your toes. Think of spreading out your toes, pulling your heels together, and then sitting your hips down in toward your heels. We're just hanging out. All right, so as we get here, if this is a pretty intense stretch for you, then you can kind of let yourself relax. Think less about pulling the feet together and just more about getting comfortable with the stretch sensation itself, because this one can be pretty intense. If you're feeling pretty good here, you could think about pulling the energy of the feet together, and you could start pushing down through the toes, creating a little more space, a little more action through the soles of the feet. Wherever you are, nice big breaths. Last breath in. And with that exhale, lift up, coming forward and feeling free to tap those feet out. That feels good for you. Now our last stretch today. This time, toes untucked, sitting onto the heels. Now this could feel stretch enough, in which case you can stay. I like to bring my hands behind me a little bit, and I'll pull one knee up, bring it down, bring the other one up, bring it down. Now you're welcome to go side to side like that, just alternating. Or if you feel comfortable, you can bring both up like this, just enough until you feel the stretch through the tops of the feet and the ankles. Let's take a final breath in and exhale to release. Thanks so much for joining me for this quick mobility session. I'll see you on the next one.